So James coincidentally has a Pixelstick on the stand, which I really want to know about. So come on, show us, demo this Pixelstick.
Katie, I bet you remember when you were a little kid, little girl, having a sparkler and waving it around really fast, right?
Yep.
And seeing the light trails in your eyes. You've light painted. That's what light painting is. It's opening the shutter of your camera for a few seconds and waving some lights around so that you can see light trails in it. That's light painting at its simplest. The Pixelstick takes light painting into the 22nd century. So basically what it is, it comes in two halves. You get this wicked little package here, and I'm going to actually, I want to show you how easy and simple it is to put together, because it's really amazing. They're beautifully made. So what we're basically going to do, think a little bit like a fishing rod. We're going to get this out, and we're going to pop the bag down.
They look like window wipers.
They do look a bit like window wipers, but that similarity will end very quickly. So I'm going to put the two halves together. Make sure that the plug connects nicely, and all will become apparent in a moment. I'm going to plug in the power pack, and then all of you guys out there who saw Knight Rider will remember this next bit. Ready?
Oh, it's like a lightsaber.
It's like a huge lightsaber. So now if you see here, this is the brains of the Pixelstick right here. It's an SD card in the side. It comes with about 20 patterns already in there, and you can simply add more by loading them up on your SD card that goes in the side. So if I, for example, it's got a rainbow effect at the moment. Rainbow in there. So if I hit the fire button, watch what happens when I turn it round. Imagine that I've opened the shutter of my camera, I hit fire, and I walk around in front of the camera as the lights are changing, painting this incredible pattern in front of me. The magic with the Pixelstick happens when you see the photo you've taken. It's very hard to sort of pre-visualize what's going on. Because, for example, if I select a different file here, let me select that file there. So now, if I hit the button here...
Wow.
Katie, can you tell me what that's doing?
It's having a disco.
It's having a disco. If we had, in the camera there, instead of video, we'd opened the shutter for 4 seconds and I'd walked across in the field of view of the camera, you would have seen the UK Photography Show logo hanging in midair that would have been painted across the field of view of the camera. And we were doing that live on stage earlier. So
cool.
Hopefully you might be able to see a photo of that right now, because really it's really magic. And so that's really the Pixelstick. As you can see, beautifully made. It's a light painting tool. It's great for artistic photography. It's also really good for commercial photography, because you can put clients' logos on there. You can put wedding and marriage proposals on there as you sweep around people getting engaged. You can have a ton of fun with it. It's also great to use as a light source. If you imagine having a car in an urban environment and walking around the car with the Pixelstick with all of these really, really cool, crazy light effects going on, they're really, really brilliant fun. Let me just see whether we can get something. I don't know what pastels even is, but if we fit the handle that comes with it, and you know, instead of sweeping it across, you fire it, and you know, you can be spinning it through. You can be spinning it through the frame as well. Like a Catherine wheel.
Safe fireworks.
Absolutely amazing effects. So that's a Pixelstick. They're normally $329. They're available from our friends at digitaldepot.co.uk and a few other of the UK's best retailers. And as I said, they're really, really incredible fun for light painting. Just busting out that creativity and taking it to the next level.
Who's the main customer that would buy this product, do you think?
The main customer seems to be people like me who just are really into their photography, but many, many wedding photographers and commercial photographers are using them. TV stations are starting to use them. The BBC have recently used pixel-sticked graphics on some of their credit sequences and things like that, so they're great for videography as well.
So do you think that this is the must-have gadget of the moment?
Well, I would say right after an Orbis flash and a few of my other inventions, definitely a Pixelstick. Like I was saying to you earlier, I'm lucky enough, having been a photographer working in the industry and making gear, I often don't need to pay for my gear. It's really, really cool. I bought the Pixelstick and I'm really, really glad I did. Money well spent. Very, very cool. Definitely one to look out for.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Thank you.